iPad has finally arrived. We've got our little hands on this great device. It's a little bit smaller than we imagined. As you can see there, it looks pretty much the same size as this little magazine here. Let's get started immediately without wasting any time. Very similar to the iPhone that we are so used to using. Here's the screen, beautiful color screen, nice high resolution, and again, same touch and flow. Firstly, let's have a look at the way it browses. Looks like a nice web page coming up. Obviously, with the big criticisms with not being available with Flash. As you can see, some of the Flash sites are not coming up, but it browses pretty much like any other browser. If you tilt it on its side, you can get a better view. Text enlarges a bit, and then it scrolls up and down just like that. So if you want to go to, say for example, remains found in line camp. The other great thing about this, while we're waiting for that to happen, is if you click this little button here, it stops the accelerometer from working, so you don't get that rotating. So if you want to lie in bed and read it like that. Okay, if we want to leave this application, go to the home button again, just like with the iPhone, and let's see what we've managed to download, the Men's Health application. And we'll just get an idea of how we can consume magazines and newspapers the way they're meant to, the way the iPad is designed to do exactly that. So that's the US version of the Men's Health magazine with the April 2010 preview, and we can just flick through it exactly like the pages in the magazine. The ads come up the same. If you want to enlarge it, check out exactly how to do a chin up or a knee raise. You can get a bit closer. A quick tap brings it back down to size. There's a bit of advice on how to make a good chicken masala. So as you can see, it's very similar to a magazine, the way you flick through it. Obviously there's potentials for multimedia, and obviously you can see how beautiful the screen displays the lovely textures and tones. So far we haven't got the mail set up, but it's exactly like the iPhone and the iPod Touch. So you can choose exactly whatever mail server you're on. So if you want to go to Gmail, type in your name, Men's Health. As we said, the App Store is not available at the moment in South Africa because this is in fact a grey import. This means that the official agents haven't yet received iPads, so they were brought in by a company called Have to Have, and we have this courtesy of them, courtesy of Simon. This is your little typewriter here. In fact, if you turn it sideways, it gets a bit bigger. Along this side, you've obviously got all your files, and going to do a quick type test. If you want to hold it, obviously you've got to type with one hand. So not exactly the fastest way to type. Obviously, if you put it down, you might have a better time of it. But not very good for touch typers. But that said, this is not really the kind of device that's it's not necessarily an input device. It's much more of a you could say a media consumption device. So this is really incidental. I'd imagine that very soon we're going to get to a situation where we're going to do speech input. So you'll talk and the text will come up, and that'll learn your speech patterns. On the bottom you can see over here there's a little slot. That's very similar to the slot that you get in the iPhone, and fits into a little dock. What we have over here is we have 3 little ports. These are the speaker ports. And over here is a place where you put your headphones, and that's the on-off switch over there. So all in all, very exciting thing to have in our hands. Couldn't wait to get it, and the fuss was definitely justified. Still not sure if we'd buy one, but let's wait until the App Store's open and then we can decide.